Good great morning to everyone. Welcome to another podcast of Walking This Way Impactful Podcast. I'm the host, Furman Jackson Jr. We are broadcasting from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. In the studio with me, my guest is a native of Battle Creek, Michigan. He now lives in the DFW. He is a husband, a father, and the CEO of a nonprofit organization, Jump for Humanity. Let's welcome Martelle to the podcast. Martelle, welcome, my brother. Thank you for taking time out of your productive schedule to be on the show this morning. Once again, welcome, man. Introduce yourself to the audience.
Thank you. It's pleasure's all mine. Man, yeah, I really appreciate you having me. Yeah, man. Thanks. I want to give honor to God. He's number one. Moving forward. With the process. But yeah, man, I look forward to the show. Just, I mean, I'm a little nervous. Sorry, I'm a little nervous, but
Well,
yeah,
you know what? But I appreciate you again, Martelle, just coming on at a short notice. I did it this week. I put the word out, and you bid on it, wheeled you in, and now you're here. You have a very impressive resume about yourself. You are originally from Battle Creek, Michigan. You now live in the DFW area. Of course, you was a husband. You was a father. You got a lot of great things that you're doing. You have a very quite impressive resume. I was very impressed with it. So my first question would be to you, my brother. Who is Martelle?
Okay, so Martelle is pretty much, man, it's just a guy growing up with a lot of struggles, kind of, needed help, kind of going forward, never really kind of got that help. So, I kind of decided to, be that help and, just kind of always search and seek knowledge whenever I can and look for, like guidance, just so I can, kind of be that guy. So maybe, somebody, like me, could find me and, won't really have, a lot of the struggles, that kind of I had growing up. So,
Yeah, and I know, and most definitely, and I know you mentioned the seeking, the looking, finding your way, finding your own path, finding on who is Martelle, finding that it. And I know now you and many other young men or individuals may went down that path, been down that road of searching. I was one of those young men myself, searching, finding what I want to do in life. Where were I going to end up going? I knew I was always do great and do great things, but I just never knew what it was. So you was that individual who made up your mind and said, you know what, I'm just gonna take this road. I'm gonna take life by the throat, squeeze it, and just get everything that belongs to me. So when was that point in your life? When were you at that point in your life when you wanted to say, you know what, I need to find my own path. I'm not going to rely on anybody else to help me, to show me, but I'm going to take the initiative to do it myself.
I would say really after my first child, like 18, 19, like I was just in the crossroads. Like, I was going to community college, like criminal justice, trying to, do my thing, you know what I'm saying? It didn't work out, but, but yeah, it's just everything. Like I didn't really know where to go. Like my mom, she helped me, with, give me the supplies of, the knowledge of what I need. But as far as like the brute, man thing, like how to build a family, how to build, like a house, how to how to buy a car, like it just didn't click to me at that point in time. And I'm like, dang, I need help. So I'm looking through, all these different people. I mean, I get bad deals. I got my money took in a couple different times. Like, just people that I would look up to and be like, yo, like, you would do me like this? Like, dog, like, really? Like, it's just, and it was just over and over and over. And it was like people wouldn't do things for free. Like, and I'm like, this is terrible, bro. Like there's got to be a new system. Like there's got to be a new system. And so that was it. I'm like, yo, I'm done. I'm done. I gotta make sure I got this. I gotta make sure I can do this. I can make sure I know how to do this, the physics behind it. Like it's just, I don't know. I realized, man. I realized, like, and it almost like boom, like hit me on my head. Like, I mean, it's not that you don't have anybody, but at the time, I didn't have anybody. You know, so I figured I gotta be that somebody. You know,
Right. You're right. You most definitely, because when our parents can only do so much, and they only gonna go by. No, not to our parents. We love our parents. Love my parents, but they only gonna pass on what they was taught from their parents and their parents. So forth, so forth, and someone break the algorithm of stepping out of the norm. Like the scripture says, we in the world, but we're not of the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to put we got to put ourselves on a whole nother level mentally when it comes to our way of thinking, how we react, how we don't react, our approach, the things that we have to learn, the information that we get. They thinking that the schools are it. They not knocking education, but they teach us about math, science, and all this other stuff. But does that play a role in our everyday life? Are we being taught how to balance a check? Well, they don't do checks no more, but growing up, the checkbooks, how to go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, so yeah, it's not necessarily balancing checkbooks now, but you gotta balance your financials.
Right. Yeah. Because back then they had the checkbooks and stuff, how to do that. We would know how to handle our finances, how to live within our means, the little simple stuff, cleaning up, cooking. I know girls was taught how to do all that, but just a little simple responsibility, the importance of going to work every day to provide not just for your family, but provide for yourself as well. I remember growing up back in the day, if you wanted a car, what we did, we used to work, we saved our money to get that car. Now we don't really see that urgency anymore in this generation. It's like it's the instant gratification because we know social media and everything else. But not only social media, but the individual who's on social media put those things out there with the instant gratification instead of working to what we wanted. And once we got it, we appreciate it more. Mm-hmm. But now the generation now, it's like more. I gotta have it right now. If I don't have it right now, I'm gonna do something illegal to get it, and that's the wrong way of thinking. Mm-hmm. Into a nutshell. So that's what it's all about. So you are native of Battle Creek, Michigan, and you're now living in DFW. How did that end up happening? Transition from up north all the way down to the south.
Oh man, so okay. So I used to go. So I used to live here back in the day. My dad lives here.
Okay.
Me and my dad got issues, but he'd be all right. So I was homeless. I worked at Chuck E. Cheese. Shout out to Chuck E. Cheese, man. So I worked there for a whole year, and I stayed at my homeboy's house with his mama, and like it was a struggle because so like I ended up dropping out of school. I mean, it was a long story. I ended up dropping out of school. I still worked at Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese kept me employed without a. They didn't even care that I wasn't going to school. I was clocking in every day.
Right, I know.
My wife, I met her. I used to work with her at Chuck E. Cheese. And so, like, literally, okay, but look, let me, rewind it a little bit. I took her to prom. It was amazing. And it was like a memorable experience, man. And it like got, trapped in my head forever. And literally, um, I went out, years went by, like 10, 11, 12 years went by. And I was in Arizona and I was just traveling. Like I was just, just kind of, in mid travels, you know how things go. And I was like, yo, hey, how you doing? Just what's up? Just randomly, like, yo, so I'm gonna be in Dallas in like 20 minutes. I'm on the train. Where you at? And so she just happened to be she just happened to be in the area of the train station. And I get off the train and sure enough, she was there, pulled up. And so, we talked it up for a little bit, bam, bam. And I ended up missing my plane. I mean, I ended up missing my train, you know, you know. But it's crazy story, crazy story. Ended up missing the train. Then I ended up being able to get the ticket, the next day. And so ended up, I ended up spending the day with her, kind of hanging out with her. And then now I go home, go back to Michigan. So, months went by and I'm like, man, I think I'm gonna go back to Texas. So next thing you know, I'm in Texas, 5, 6 years later, I'm talking to you, married, just living it. But yeah, that's that's pretty much in a nutshell how things kind of went down. Like, just something was drawing me to Texas, and I'm like, all right, I'm with it.
Yeah, and you know what? And I love it here. I'm originally from Mobile, Alabama. I only been living here going on December 18th of this year will be 3 years that I've been living here. So I really enjoy my time here, just really building the foundation. And we know it takes time to build, of course, you know that, right? So it takes time to build the foundation, things of that nature. Just network with like-minded individuals who are about something, who's about making an impact on whomever they come in contact with, and just leaving a legacy. That's what it's all about. And I know you mentioned your wife and y'all work together. How did you know that your wife was the one? How you knew that she was going to be your wife? Besides any other woman, female you dealt with, how you knew that this woman right here was going to be your helpmeet?
Well, I didn't really know. Can't really say it like that. Like I didn't really
Okay.
know. I went through, relationships, and it's literally like almost I went through like an evaluation process. And it was like, you know, all through all this, then it goes back to you. You know what I mean? And then it just goes back to you, my wife. And it's just like, yo, I like that. Like, I like that. Like, I like that. Like, breathing, you know what I'm saying, is a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like, eating, like just listening to music is a lot better. It's just like you realize that when you know, you go through it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like it's just you. I don't know. You don't know until you know.
Right, right.
You
And
know?
I guess it's just that connection. It's just like that spiritual connection
Yeah.
that I don't want to say feel, but you know that it's right. You know
Yeah.
that puzzle fits into your life,
Yeah.
per se. And that's a people think I respect marriage, I honor marriage, I respect men who are not ashamed to say they're not who are not ashamed to say that they're married. You have individuals who try to hide it, whatever, but we know marriage is what you make it to be. I love the term. I heard someone say the terminology that I want my marriage to be successful, and it can, and it will. I
Mhm.
don't look at how people oh wow, relationships, the ups and downs, and now it takes two willing people
Oh,
to make a thing work. Especially when
that's
it
it.
comes to the relationship, having the vision, having the mindset, both y'all working together effective communication, and that's what it's all about. And I want to talk about this picture you had sent me for the flyer. Two individuals in this picture,
Yeah.
the father and the son. When you of all the pictures you submit this picture, in your personal opinion, Martelle, I won't say your personal, I won't say opinion, but in your vision, what did that picture represent? Is a father, and that's your son, which is that's your legacy, of course.
Yeah.
What comes to mind of that picture of you and your son?
So literally in this picture, like it was cold. It was cold. It was windy. It was rainy. Was it Florida? I think it was Florida. I think it was Florida. Yeah, it was Florida. And it was like, it was just, a schedule. Like we had randomly scheduled a shoot, at that time. And it just, it just happened to be that day, but we made the best of it. We had like great pictures and like, so literally it was chaos going on. Like it was cold. Like my forehead was cold. My kids was running around. Like it was sand, but it was like in that moment and that picture right there, that vibe, like I remember it was literally just me and my son just chilling, playing in the sand, just, just drawing little stuff. Just, I don't know, it just speaks to me. Like I'm looking at it now, like it just speaks to me. Like that's what I wanted from my father, kind of type. You know what I'm saying? And it just works. It works.
And it does, because I know you taking on the Burton name, your last name, to the next level. I know, like I said, you mentioned with you and your father, it's like, okay, well, me and my father had, okay, they in the past, whatever per se, but I know you're more focused on the present and the future of your family, preparing your legacy, because I know you have your son, and we know that the sons need a father. We appreciate mom, we love mom. Mom only can do so much, right? But it takes the father to teach that man how to be a man and take it to the next level when it comes to just being a man, but also family and stuff like that. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about fatherhood. We know that that's something that we're missing in our generation. We know we have a lot of single mothers. You see that all the time. I see that all the time. The male is not present. Either they don't want to be involved, or it's crazy out here. But I see a lot of our young men. I work within the system. And I see a lot of our young men, Martelle, are being incarcerated at a young age. A lot of them don't know their fathers. If they deals around, he's not present. But we losing a generation. We see it because they're being incarcerated. They're looking at, if you look on the news, young men, murder charge, capital murder. We're losing a generation. And we turn a negative, we turn a blind eye to it. We be more focused on what celebrities and everybody else doing, but we're not really focusing on our own backyard. What do you say about that?
Man, I say, man, just kind of just reach out and touch, man. Just reach out and touch as many brothers as you can. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to them, give them that wisdom as whatever you can, because we are scarce. And I mean, and to be honest, like, it's not to be honest, I get it, but like, dog, I get it. Like, life is so like just dysfunctional between us, like, and trying to keep on that path, like it's literally like a task in its own, and I get it, but like the gratitude and just the feeling of actually doing right, like actually, instead of doing wrong, like, but see, growing up, that was the gratitude. Like when you do something bad, like, your friends would be like, yeah, man, da da da, like it would be kind of cool. Like y'all would ride together, so it would be more of like the bad would overshine and it would look like it's good. So in your brain, it like tricks you. So like that gratitude of being bad is like good. And it's just like, that's not right. Like, that's not right. We just gotta, just shape that. Try to shape it. Try to shape it. Just try to shape it. Just keep, like clay. You know what I'm saying? And just keep molding. Molding what we can. And that's it. Like, just clay
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's a battle. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine. If we just would have had a manual, a blueprint on manhood, if we would have had a manual and a blueprint on fatherhood, husband, just mastering the importance of living. And I gotta give a big shout out to my sister. She mentioned something when she had put in the comment section the other day. Is are we missing it? She just mentioned something. Are we missing it, or is it right? Are we overlooking and missing some fair afraid what you were saying? But are we looking? Are we still searching? And I know a lot of us are still searching, right? We're still trying to find a role here in life. If you look at it, we're not careful. Social media tells us how to live. Television tells us how to live. People who may come in contact try to tell you to live. It's like being that leader. I'm not finna follow on because with the in crowd. They tell you what the latest trend is, what the latest fashion is. But are we really thinking for ourselves? Are we really being free thinkers? Are we questioning things that's around us? Are we searching for the wisdom? Are we searching for the knowledge? Or are we just becoming more and more dumbed down, per se? If you look at what you watch a lot of different podcasts, the things that some of these individuals say, it like irks me a lot. It's just like you actually believe what you say. It's like it's weird. It's really goofy out here. It's like not believing in yourself, not being confident. It's like we rob ourselves of a lot of great things. If you want the success, oh, that would never happen to me. Look at my back. But what happened? What has happened to us? When we at one time we could take on any and everything. Now we put the limits on ourselves. We don't believe that I can have success. I I can have a good marriage. I could be a great father. What has happened to us? What do you say about that, Martelle?
It's just really, man, just the lack of role models. I mean, just the lack of imagery. It's crazy too because we talk about subliminal messages and stuff, but just the imagery. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at you look at all the dads. All the black dads. Can you think of any black dads? Like can you think of any black dads? Like that's like shining. Doing something. Beautiful. Like just been on their game. I mean, not everybody is perfect. We get
Right,
that,
right.
but it's the it's all the baggage that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? But um, back to my back to the question. Ask the question again. Ask the question
Yeah,
again.
I was saying that the lack, it really like the limit, the limitations. Um, we judge ourselves. That's what I'm saying. We judge ourselves sometimes. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm too this. I'm too that. We come off. It's just like if I look at stuff, it's like somebody can tell you can have $1 million, but then you don't believe you can have $1 million. That because the lack of thinking, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, is the lack of belief in ourselves.
yeah,
Like I could do more, but then I'm thinking I can't get more. Or okay, they say for a woman, you may have a guy see a gorgeous woman, whatever the case may be, but he'll start thinking in himself, oh, I'm not good enough. Or already prejudge himself. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not this and I'm not that. Instead of having the belief in yourself, knowing who you are,
yeah.
knowing your net worth, knowing the self love, where we don't do a lot. We start to do that now with the self love, but even scripture tells us to love our neighbors, we love ourselves. Yeah, we love our neighbors, we say, but are we actually loving ourselves? To say, because yeah, I can respect my neighbor, but I'm disrespecting myself. When I say disrespecting myself, I'm not taking care of myself properly. I'm thinking negative thoughts. I'm saying negative things. All this kind of stuff. But are we really getting it? Or are we still wondering, trying to find the answer?
Yeah.
We try to find the answer a lot of different stuff.
Yeah. Like, so with that, like I feel like back to the imagery, back like, and it just always goes back to the imagery. Like, I mean, you look at, well, I ain't trying to say no names or nothing or nobody, but you just look at all the people, like they got, gold watches, gold chains, oh, like nice cars, like they think that that's what you're supposed to have. So it's like, they look, it's not that they set their goals. Oh no, setting realistic goals. They don't
Mm-hmm.
know how to set realistic goals. Like they don't know how to set, like, okay, I'm gonna work out twice a week, and I'm gonna actually. Oh, I'm actually a life coach too, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you, but
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
so it's, if you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it. You're gonna make that plan, and you're gonna set your clock early. It's just that how to. We lack that how to. Like
Right.
we lack that how to, and then on top of the how to is like, yo, I can't do this because I'm black, or I can't do this because, yo, I was a swimmer. I was a swimmer and a diver, and I played rugby back in high school. So like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got that a lot. It was like, yo, what, you black? I'm like, bro, yes, I'm black. It was like,
Right.
yes, like, yes. It's not, people look at, like, I'm just going on, because that was my thing. My thing was, for a long time, growing up, I can't do that, 'cause you know what I'm saying, like, no, I'm
Right.
black, no, I can't do that. But, or never had self-esteem kind of thing, but like, it was just, because I went to a predominantly, school, they're my
Right.
people though, but it was like, you kind of had to blend in a certain way, but I didn't. Like, I was the disruptor. I was like doing backflips down the hallway. Like, I didn't believe that, it was, you had to be a certain way because you are a certain way, unless you just don't have it. Like, you're not gonna go to the store and buy combs if you don't have any hair,
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, you gotta have, we just lack that how to, we that structure. We don't know how to do, like, we don't know how to do a lot of stuff, like, because, a lot of people, they're out to get our money, they're out to just do bad things to us, and it's just like, yo, we're not going to suffer that, so we're not going to do it. We're not going to take the effort. We're not going to make no phone calls, like, just because we don't know who to go to, or where to turn to, so it's just we got to link up.
That's it. And that's true. And it's like we are learning how to be the we. It's like Scripture says. The Bible said that God made man in His image after His likeness. So we're made in the image and likeness of God, and God created the heavens and the earth. He gave Adam the ability to name stuff, and whatever Adam named it, that's what it was. So Adam was the creator. We are creators. We create our own world. We create our own universe. This is like this sheet of paper right here. There's nothing on this sheet of paper. It's blank. But you are the creator. You can create whatever you want on this sheet of paper. It's blank. It's not going to create itself. But we are the creators. We are the authors. So we are responsible to whatever we put on this sheet of paper. That's what I want to say. Because it's not going to create itself. We have to create. If that makes sense, I'm trying to throw some
Yep.
knowledge out there.
Yeah.
But just to, so whatever we put on paper, that's what it's going to be. It's like if you write it in ink pen, yeah, you could use a pencil and you can erase it. But if you write it in pen, you really can't erase it. It's just going to stay there. You can scratch it out and stuff. But I'm just getting to the point on how we can create our own world. We can create our own lives. Like you made up in your mind that okay, even though with me and my father on our relationship, but you did not steer you or you did not use it as an excuse to not to have a relationship with your children. You see a lot of cats who say, well, my dad wasn't here, so that's why I'm like this. Nah, that's an excuse. Even Paul said when I was a child, reason as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. And I know you one of them individuals, when you became a man, you put away childish things. You want to elaborate on that more?
Yeah. All right. So like, yeah, pretty much like childish things, man. Like, as far as like being a kid, not taking care of yourself and like doing, just kind of just doing whatever, just living life, freely. But as far as like little toys and trinkets and stuff go, I will say that because I love technology, but you just got to step it up. You just got to step it up, man. You just got to step it up. Like if you're if you're into Matchbox cars, like I don't know, I'll say it just like this. If you're into Matchbox cars, little cars and stuff, man, step it up. Go to hot rods and you know what I'm saying? Like go to like nothing against, little Matchbox cars, but you get bored with little Matchbox cars. Like you wanna, get, you know what I'm saying? Life is it's a growing process, it's a moving up process where it's just like you can't just keep going. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't just keep going at this level. Can't just keep going at a flat level. You can go this, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully you do this and go back up. But
right.
It's just like, yeah. But yeah, that's that.
And that's it. Also, I gotta give a big shout out to Keisha. Keisha, big shout out to her. She's in the comments. Good morning, good people, and everything. Also, man, if y'all are in Arlington, Texas, go out to the Arlington mix and match. I hope I said that right. Keisha, go ahead and put it in the comment section for me. So people know, are you in Arlington, Texas? It starts at 4 p.m. So, or if you're not just Arlington, all surrounding areas of the DFW, man, y'all go out to that this afternoon at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. to 8 it is today. So Keisha, you still there? Go ahead and put the information in the comment section, and I can show it across the stream. Great networking event today at 4. So man, y'all come on out, showcase your skill, showcase your game. You know what I'm saying? Showcase how big and bad that you are, and meet great people. That's what it's all about. So get a big shout out to her this morning. Also, man, we about to take a quick commercial break. We got to do commercials. Hey. So if y'all have commercials, man, get at me, holler at me. I would love to showcase your commercial, whether you have a business, whether you have music, brand, upcoming events, holler at me, get with me. I love to showcase the commercials here on the podcast. I love upcoming individuals who are doing major things in the city, not just in the city, but all around the world. You're kicking ass and you're taking names, and that's what it's all about. So we're going to go into a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back here with my guest, Mr. Martelle. Matter of fact, bro, I got to give you a cigar. We'll jump right back into our Q&A after this commercial break.
Hey, girl, you looking good, shorty. Hey, let me get that number, man. You feeling me, You sure? Come on, man. You good, man? Have a good day. What? I can... Oh, damn. Hey, man, tell me what happened right there, man. I guess my reds ain't up, man. Don't worry about it, bro. They used to good to me all the time, man. But I got a little something for you, man. Just a little vitamin P, man. Change your life, man. Take a few of those, man, to see how it changes. Okay. We're going to see. I got that vitamin C.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back here on Walking This Way's Impact Voice podcast. I'm your host, Furman Jackson Jr. We're broadcasting right here in the DFW. Also, man, I got to give a big shout out to my Dallas Cowboys. They are playing tomorrow against the New York Jets as they season home opener. I will be at the game along with my little brother, of course. Seth Johnson will be at the game. You know what it is, Cowboy Nation all day, every day. Cowboy hat, hoodie, victory. That's what it's all about, that star. So that's what it's all about, man. We back here having a good time this morning. Got a kid coming. Big shout out to Miss Jones in the comment section this morning. How are you doing, Miss Jones? She said, let me submit my commercial. Yes, go ahead, get with me, submit your commercial. Make sure it's an MP4 format where I can be able to upload it here on the weekly podcast. Also, man, everything is a step up. So, man, y'all have a great time. We have a great time this morning here on the podcast. Of course, we're looking good, we're feeling good. It's good to see two kings chopping up here on the podcast, talking about some real life stuff. Ain't talking about junk, ain't talking about garbage, ain't talking about filthy stuff, but really just talking about stuff, man, that's really gonna uplift the community. That's why I love manhood. That's why I respect manhood, respect masculinity, because much is given, Martelle, much is required for us. And I know you do a lot of great stuff. Let's just talk about your business. You have the Jump for Humanity, which is a nonprofit organization. Introduce that. Let us know what the Jump for Humanity is all about.
All right. Okay. So Jump for Humanity is something that basically I created. It's just jump for mental health. We jump rope for our mental health awareness, literally. So what I do, I start off, I got a couple tracks that I play, uplifting music or whatever music, you can send me, you can tell me you want to play whatever. If the group, it's okay. And, I don't, whatever. You would play whatever, just jump, have a good time, and just, jump one leg, do, jump two leg, just, and then, I do a little, what I'm saying, a little show out, little, show them how to do stuff, and then I have jump ropes that I provide for the people, we just jump rope and, kind of go about our day, about 15, 20 minutes, nothing too extensive, because jump rope, it gets your heart beating fast, so I don't want to do too much, but it feels good, and that's just, it's something that I started doing myself. And then I started as a kid growing up. There was this thing called Jump Rope for Heart. And I remember, man, being a part of them, and it was so wonderful. Like had shows, we went jump rope at the mall. Like a couple people went to like land, like, just different cities in Michigan, just jump rope competitions and stuff. And like, just it was really cool. Like, so, and I'm like, yo, like what happened to that? And that's pretty much, I'm forming it. I'm forming, it into, my structure, kind of thing, not from them, but in my own image, like, right. Because, it's mental health, mental health awareness, and it's just, we got to be aware. And that's the message that I want to push, because I don't want to get into the mental, because I'm not a licensed physician or a doctor or anything like that. I'm just a life coach. I've been through a lot, and and that's just, I have the awareness. I've been through this. I know people that have been through this, and I could point you in the right direction of, whoever you need to talk to, kind of get through your struggles, right. Or we can talk, but it's just something, something fun and cool. I got jump ropes, I give away jump ropes. I give away keychains. Yeah, man, it's just something fun. Something fun I'm trying to push, and, the DFW area, and hopefully I can get it going in, like rec centers, and, just somebody give me a shout out. I work a lot. So, and it's kind of hard for me to, not necessarily juggle it, but it's, I get that one morning where, I could meet up with, a couple people, that want to jump. We jump, do our thing, and then we go about our day. But yeah.
Man, that's what's up right there. Then that's what's up. Also, give a big shout out to Miss Jones again. She said, "Hello, fellas, welcome, welcome." Said, "Thanks for sharing, Mr. Martell. Humanity, happy Saturday." So big shout out to her. Big shout out to her as well for being a supporter of the podcast, and not just her, Keisha, many other great ones that I came in contact with. To do we more like 2 years within 2 years. So that's what's up right there. Got another comment. She says it's okay to rock. I mean, Rick, are you trying to rock your thought, push your stance, love it? We can only teach what we know. It's okay. What's it? So it's okay to Rick your. Oh, let's see. What's he trying to say? Rack your thoughts, push your stance, love it. Okay, she changed. It's okay to share your thoughts and push your stance. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to have a stance, and
Yeah.
you only can teach what we know. Yeah, because we know. Y'all miss you. You say you are a life coach.
Yeah.
You just mentioned that. And I know life coach, you have a lot of knowledge, and you have a lot of wisdom, things that you was taught, things that you said your life, but then you gain from that, you learn from that. How do you put all that together, Martell, from your experiences to the overcoming to sharing this great wealth of information to others who really want it?
So, we don't. So in our community, we don't talk. We don't talk about how we feeling, and like we look at a sign of showing emotion as a weakness. Like, and I can firmly say that growing up, we literally that's how it was. Like, you show some kind of emotion, you cry or anything like that, I'm gonna give you something to cry for. Like, it's just, and we're stuck. We're stuck. So, and I've noticed that, and I'm like, yo, you want to talk? Like, let's talk. Like, and I love talking to people. Like, I love reaching out to people. I love, just sitting. Somebody want to sit, cry. I don't mind it. Like, it's just, it's just a stigma to the point to where, and I don't want your money. I don't care. Like, I mean, if you call me like 6 times a day, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna need a couple dollars. But but it's just, I don't mind. I don't mind talking to you for that. I don't mind at all. I want to talk to you. I want to, kind of coach you off that ledge, help you get off that ledge, because I've been there. I've been there, and I've been there several times, and I'm pretty sure in the future I'm going to get there again. And hopefully I have somebody, AKA myself, to kind of coach me down off that ledge myself, or somebody, you know what I mean? It's just, it's that, hey, are you okay? You good? No, no. Are you good? Okay, cool. It's just that double reassurance. It's just, people need that, and I want to give that, and I've
Right.
been, and I'm going to give that. Like, it's just, it's hard for people. And I know that, and I'm, it's hard for me. So, let's, rock together,
Yeah,
So,
that's what it's all about, rocking together. And that's what Ms. Jones said in the comment section. She said, "My book, Hold It On with Both Hands, talks about a young girl struggling into adulthood and how she's handling it in some unhealthy choices. Your vision is someone like." She said, "Your vision is someone's life." She basically said, okay, young girl struggling to adulthood and now handling it in some unhealthy choices. Your vision is someone light, and most definitely your vision is someone's life, and to really make an impact, like I said, make an impact on someone else's life. What else we got? She said that part. Look at the kids from our kids wilding out. We need help, and we need more outlets and less bullets. My thoughts. Put it on the t-shirt. Run me my money. LOL. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It really is.
I put it
It
on
is.
a keychain.
Put it on the keychain. That's what's up. Put it on the keychain. You mentioned something about money, and there's nothing wrong with getting paid for what you do. I'm serious. People don't understand that you have to pay for people's time and everything, and their resources. Because you got to think about it. You gain all this wisdom and knowledge over a long period of time. In other words, it's an investment. Martell. Some individuals are scared to invest. Like you gonna get back. Okay, you give to the investment. You gonna see the benefit of that investment. So when you invest into a mentor, when you invest into a life coach, that's an investment for your life. That's an investment to better you, not nobody else. And I know we mentioned something earlier. We was talking about if you go to the gym and stuff. If you go to the gym, and a lot of time, Martell, what people do, they go to the gym for other people. If you The reason why you want to work out, you do it just to be in shape for yourself, and you do it to be healthy for yourself. You don't do it for anybody else. It's like clothes. If you want the licensed clothes, you do it for you. Don't do it for nobody else. And that's what it is. Martell, some individuals, they do stuff for other people. They do stuff to get other people attention. We chase after people who do not want to deal with us. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Because we try to do this stuff, try to please people. What about learning to please ourselves? You know, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I don't expect everybody to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. I know some people do not like the Dallas Cowboys. I understand that. I like the Dallas Cowboys. But some other people, they don't like them. They knock them, whatever, call them cowgirls, whatever. But I like the Dallas Cowboys. That do not persuade me from not liking them. Win or lose, I'm still running with the boys. Don't matter what.
Yeah.
So that's what people are. Like if somebody, okay, just like let's talk, we get some real stuff. That's like if you like somebody and she may not look like a Beyonce or she may not look like any other woman we see on television, but she's attracted to you. You may see somebody who say, "Oh man, she ugly." Even though you like her, you worry about what somebody may think. Oh, you right, man. She ugly. I don't want to be with her no more. That's why we try to please other people instead of trying to learn how to please ourselves. And I know as you has been a life coach, I know you teach people how to love yourself, how to value yourself. Don't be persuaded by other people's opinion of you because if we so worried about myself, about worried about thinking about us, man, we'd be buku crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we'll be boohoo crazy.
Look, we'll be batch crazy. Look,
Yeah, what they gonna say, what they gonna think. No, and we all do that. We gonna do this, we gonna do that. And yeah, can we try to I don't want what they gonna say about me, what they gonna think about me. No, be your own man. Walk to the beat of your own drum. Let's talk about Jesus. Jesus didn't care about what nobody thought about him. He knew what his mission was, he knew what his assignment was. And if he was offended about what he said, oh well, he was not gonna apologize. That's who he was. And he was his own man, of course. He did not worry about what people think. So we got another comment section. It says, Miss Martelle, okay. She said, as a life coach, what do you feel to be an easy relaxer, no meds for someone that cannot afford therapy? Just your stance. So she asked a question to you, Martelle. She said, as a life coach, what do you feel to be an easy relaxer, no meds for someone that cannot afford therapy?
So what I figured out is like people ask that like what do you like? Like what do you like to do? You know, you really have to kind of dig into yourself and like find out what do you want to do. You know, like some people, you know, that's kind of actually why I started jump roping again. You know, because you know I wanted to work out, but I didn't want to like go to the gym and be around a lot of people, you know, lifting and working out. Like, you know, I wanted to do something solo. Nor did I want to run or anything like that. You really have to find what works with you. You know, like what works for you, and like and I mean, you kind of may have to talk to somebody, you know, talk to somebody about it. Like just or Google search, you know, like Google search different hobbies. Like, 3D printing actually started off as a hobby for me. And then it just kind of grew to the point to where like, I'm like, yo, I can print your name. I can print my name. I can print Tom and Jerry. I can print, like I can print whatever you want, whatever you need. I can print it. And it's just like, and it's fulfilling. Like, it's like, wow, like I can, like, hey, my mom's birthday is tomorrow. I can, can you do her name or something like that for me? Bro, I got you. Like, what? did I just create a booster for myself, like without even, thinking about it? Like, it just, just what works for you,
Right.
So,
that's it. We like I said, what worked for you. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday. We have to get out our own way. Find different things to do. Get out. In our time, what it is not go back to the mindset, Martelle. We think, okay, I gotta have money just to go places, and you really don't have to have money to go places. Just really getting out. Google, man, especially on Google. If you in a DFW or just other areas, man, Google what free things to do in Dallas. I'm using Dallas for example. What free things to do in Dallas? A lot of stuff will pull up to do. Just learn different things. Get out your networking. That's why we have a lot of networking events. That's what networking event is all about. Meet new people, establish new relationships, and that's what we're gonna be talking about next. Next week on the show, we're gonna be talking about the importance of team building. That's gonna be on next week's, this coming week's show, say. But just really getting out, going to different events, check out some art shows. We just get see, especially within us, we think that we put to stay within our community. No, you don't stay within your community. Get outside your community. Go different. I'm telling you, it's a lot of wealth of information all around us. It really is. You just have to go and get it. And go to the bookstore. I love reading books. Go to the bookstore. You'll find a lot of great people. Go to different coffee shops. Spoken word. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Like you said, like what you do, the Jump Humanity. Get with Martelle. For those that's listening, get with him. He has a lot of great activities for you to do. That's how you meet people. Not just learn stuff, but you also meet people. So it's a lot of great stuff. You just got to go out there and take the limits off. And Mitch Jones says, write poetry, music. Okay, revert back to your happy place. You gave good feedback. Thank you, Martelle. So she said you gave great, good feedback on that. That's how it is. The word would not return void. Once you put the word out there, it's gonna grab somebody, and then it's gonna come right back to you as well. We're gonna take another quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting off the air, and we're gonna be right back here on Walking This Way. Impact for
Write your next hit stage play with Sheena D.
What up, everybody? How you feeling? Yours truly, Stretch 6x6 Phenomenon from WHUR on the set of this wonderful play that we just witnessed for a 2-day event called Crucified.
I knew it was that boy, I'm writer, director, and producer of hit stage play Crucified. That's by popular demand.
I gotta say, this was a great piece of work.
Damn!
Oh, okay.
How you gonna be that chocolate with all them muscles and your grill messed up?
Come on.
Oh my God! It's like finding a Snicker with no nuts.
I know, baby. I know. Come on.
What are you waiting for? Head over to sdhentertainment.com now to sign up.
What's up, everybody? We're back here on Walking This Way, Impact Voice Podcast. I thank Martelle for hanging out with me this morning. About to great lead the studio, ladies and gentlemen. We know it's about to hit the 11 o'clock mark. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. It's a lot of great things to do in the city. If you are in the DFW as well, just enjoy the day. Enjoy your loved ones. Enjoy you. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy you. Going to jump right back into it. I got another comment on Martelle as well. It says, true out of your own way. Yeah, that's true. Like, I just found this dope event networking. When I get well, I'm going to have a blast in Irving. It's like San Antonio, where you have to paddle through to enjoy the scene. Hey, that's what's up, Mitch Jones. Go ahead and make it happen. Go ahead and make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Yeah, there's so much stuff to do in the DFW. Not just in DFW, all over the place, man. Enjoy yourself. So Martell, go ahead and plug in your information, my brother. How can people get in contact with you? Your social media platforms. Go ahead.
All right. Shoot, man, I'm terrible at this. Um, well, just Martell or For Humanity. For it's like this. For Humanity. For human number four H for Humanity Services Incorporated. Or Tells 3D, TELLZ 3D. That's on Instagram. Um, I don't know, man. Peace and blessings. Y'all just find me. Just find me. I'll say I'm out there. Just find me, Martelle Burton. You know, I'm around. I'm on TikTok. Uh, One day I'll get it right. but but yo, just just reach out and touch, man. Just reach out and touch.
Hey, that's what's up right there. So if you're on my Facebook page right now, I know I tagged Martell in a comment when we were doing the show. Go ahead and click that, click his name, go follow him on social media, send him a friend request, and really make it happen. Hey, make it happen, make it happen, make it happen, Captain. Like I said, man, y'all have a great Saturday. I'm enjoying my Saturday as well. Just reflect, enjoy life. We constantly involved. We are evolving, of course. So, man, y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. We'll be back here Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central. I'll be back on prime time this coming Tuesday here on Walking This Way Impact Wars podcast. And also, I got to give a big shout out to Steve Dean Williams. He said this all the time. Remember the graveyard. Everybody had one thing in common. They thought they were going to see tomorrow, and they didn't. Remember, let's live life like it's our last, because we know tomorrow's not a problem. We know tomorrow's coming. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. In other words, don't put off tomorrow what you can do today.
Dang.
We only got one shot. We got to make the best out of it. We thinking about it. This is already September the 16th, 2023. We're in the 9th month, 2023. This year is flying on by. We got to make the changes. You know, you make the change that you want to make in your own life. Become better, work on yourself. If you want to work on your health, work on your health. That's important. Work on your health. Work on your vision. Work on your how you handle your situation, how you handle yourself. We're constantly a work in the making. I know I'm a work in the making. I'm going to tell you vows that he's working in the making. So remember, you're not by yourself. We in this thing together, ladies and gentlemen. So, Martelle, you have any final remarks, any words of wisdom, any advice you want to leave here with the listening audience that's listening right now?
Yo, just whatever you're going through, talk to somebody about it. Like it doesn't even have to be an inanimate object. Just get it out. You know what I'm saying? Just get it, make sure you're by yourself. Don't want don't want nobody to see you talking to inanimate objects, But if you're going through something, reach out. Yo, if you on that verge of anything or whatever, if you feeling real stressed out, yo, please reach out to me. Reach out, find me, like Martelle Burton, find me. I will come get you, whatever. Whatever we got to do to get you back to where you need to be, because that mental is number one, and you got to take care of that. So, but peace and blessings.
You got to. And I said, last time I had tagged Martelle in the post on my Facebook page. Man, y'all click on his name, follow him, send him a friend request. If you have any questions, he will talk to you on the back end. In other words, everything will be private, it'll be confidential. He's the type of individual, he will not put your business out there. So if you have any questions, any concern, I'm challenging you right now this morning. Click his name on my Facebook page, send him a question. He will get with you on the back end. So everything you talk with him will be confidential, and it'll be between y'all. So, hey, do that today. If you want to do it today, tomorrow, it don't matter. Just don't put it on hold. If you know it's something you're dealing with, it's something you're struggling with, I guarantee you that this man has information he can give you. If you don't, he will pass on to somebody who can help, because I know by you being a nonprofit organization, you have a lot of information, a lot of resources. So get with him and holler at him on the back end. Then you want to say, Martelle?
Yep. Well, I was just gonna say I'm incorporated too. I have a For Humanity Services Incorporated. That's the life coaching and the photography and
Okay.
the other stuff. But that's just the corporation, and then the nonprofit is the Jump for Humanity. So it's like I have two. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's what's up. So hey, that's it, man. Yeah. Yeah, so he got a lot of stuff going on, man. So yeah, also man, give a big shout out to Miss Sheena. Big shout out to you. Much love to you, Sheena. She's from my hometown of Mobile, Alabama. She's watching this morning. She have a blessed day, everyone. Most definitely have a blessed day. So we out this thing. So man, I will be back here on Tuesday night here on Walking This Way Impact Voice Podcast. Man, y'all hold it down, man, and y'all have a great day. And we will be back here Tuesday night here on Walking This Way Impact Voice Podcast. Peace, everybody.